On deck today, a rematch of the Big Ten championship game. Penn State and Oregon when the Ducks prevail. An emerging rivalry in this new-look Big Ten conference. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to get this game going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll toss it to the right side. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. And now the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff on the counter play. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. 3rd down, it's a handoff. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
They continue to pound away on the ground, brings up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Bites off a defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
That's caught. It's Hughes. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the second down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Allen. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Throws it to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a box. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball in his hand.
The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking to scramble. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Crucial third down play after that completion. He'll hand it off. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here we go on fourth down. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Dropping back, it's Allen. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And this pass is caught. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Breaks the tackle to get back to line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. To see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. DB's backing off from the line now. He breaks free. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front. And
a deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
That run produces a decent game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. So let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Now passing the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Well, the offense failed earlier on a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Makes the grab. It's low. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down. Very near the red zone now.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up the first down.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Fighting him off. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Complete to the running back, but can he get it? He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Oregon! This quarterback on fire today. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To the air. It's Power. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. To the 45. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. The first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Penn. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Penn State. And that will give them the lead now.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. Really has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
Bringing it out, it's Benson. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes a quick grab. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris. And he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. They're just looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Trying to make an adjustment for this critical down. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Boy, these guys usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Back to pass. It's Aller. He escapes the pocket. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Boy, risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it rip. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback still with the football. And they finally stop him, but a decent... time.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
This is crucial. Defense needing to stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, 1st and goal. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed on that quarterback. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Dropping back. It's Allen. Quick throw to his receiver. Pop over the middle. It's Ross. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They open the 4th by going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Ross. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
D&T up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safety.
Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First and 10 now for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Now the try for the point after to make it a 3-point game. The PAT is no good. Wow. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. He's stopping, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here could be 55 yards. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield. It's Aller. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down. Hand off to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Second down, they're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that to me is probably the ball game.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking downfield, it's Moore. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Because we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line.
Here he goes. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go. Still,
he's in the clear. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.